What's up everybody, it's Devious Matter here and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be doing a hardcore survival series. I've never actually played hardcore in Minecraft before, like never. Out of all the years I've been playing the game, I've never actually played hardcore. I know it's permanent, so it's going to be a really interesting experience, but I do want to just do this because I'm super excited for it and I think it'll add a lot of pressure to what I do and it'll make the entire experience overall more interesting. I've been trying to change things up recently. I did some recent polls and the majority of y'all wanted to see some hardcore survival series and building time lapses. That's a hole. So we spawned immediately into a taiga biome. So a taiga biome, a snow biome, it's actually looks really cool. I'm a big fan of spruce wood, so like this is actually a really good start. Go ahead and just do the simple Minecraft things. I don't want to bore you with this part. You've seen this probably thousands of times. Yeah, I've been overall just trying to change up the flow of the way I do things. I want to make the recordings different, want to do different series. I overall just want to do different things that I enjoy more than what I was doing before. Because I do genuinely enjoy the game, but I do really like the aspect of survival, and that's my main thing in this game. I don't like doing creative because it seems like it's a waste of time to me, at least unless you're like trying to practice builds. So I like the aspect of survival, earning your things, that way you can be proud of what you built. And I plan on building a lot of cool things in this series, and I plan on showing you how, like, just the overall process of what I do too, just because I think it would be interesting. Now I do have some general ideas for the builds, but I don't exactly have any ideas of where I want to build, if that makes sense at all. I'm pretty sure those go hand in hand, but with me, no. So with the basic tools out of the way, we can go ahead and just start scouting out a place that we want to go live. I'm gonna go ahead and just gather some food real quick because it is hardcore, which means I need to stop throwing myself down cliffs, which seems to be a common occurrence. Like, it's for the greater good. I'm sorry I have to do this, but it's just for the greater good. Die. And this biome seems to be pretty big, actually. So that's going to be kind of cool. I might honestly, I kind of want to build in the snow biome. Have a little snow village. I think that'd be really cool. Ooh, I see some ice tundra spike things. The big ice spikes over here. Ooh, this looks like a good place for a base of operations. Ooh, this actually looks really cool. This could be our mine. We could build like a little medieval mine right here. But yeah, for the style that I want to do, it's 100% medieval, just because that's the build style I always go with. Doesn't mean I'm any good at it, but you know, I enjoy it, so that's what I'm going to continue to do. But yeah, this looks cool. Specifically that structure right there and that one right there. Yeah, but basically during this series, I'm going to avoid as much conflict as possible, because I don't feel like dying. I don't want this. I want this series to last at least a little while. I don't want it to end because I died to something stupid immediately. Which, you know, I mean, it very well could just die. I could just die immediately. Now, I don't know all the ins and outs of what playing hardcore does in terms of like regeneration and stuff like that. So I'm just gonna assume the worst and play off that. And then y'all should let me know if you want to. I probably already broke it. Y'all should let me know if you want to see me play with shaders. I do get decent FPS with shaders on, or if you want to see me play without shaders, because I do like the way shaders look, and I fairly enjoy playing with them in general, as you can tell by most of my showcase videos. But let me know. For now, I'm going to keep them off, but let me know what you think. Alright, so for now, I need to go gather a bunch of food. I feel like stockpiling up some food is the better play right now, instead of trying to scout out a place to live. I kind of want to get myself set up to be able to do what I want for the next few episodes in the first episode, if that makes any sense. A white fox. I don't know how rare these are, but it looks so cute. There's two of them. Yeah, the overall support of the channel recently has been crazy. Just within the past 28 days of itself, I've gained like 60-something subscribers. We're currently at 90 at the time of recording this, and like, I mean, that's just crazy because my first couple videos were just like uploaded for the hell of it, just as like a side thing to do because when I'm bored. But I do want to turn this into something because I think we could build a really cool community here, and I've already gotten an overwhelming amount of support, and I really appreciate that, and I hope y'all stick around and like this series. So what I want to do right now is just go see if there's a village somewhere in the snow biome, because I do want to huddle up there for now, and we'll see where that goes from there. God, I'm just thinking of all the things we can do, because with the hardcore, it makes it even more, it makes it challenging, because I can't just go off and be stupid. I have to think about what I do. I have to play carefully, and honestly, that's actually really cool. The one thing I want to know is I don't want to lose this world. I don't know how hardcore works. I'm pretty sure when you die, it just puts you in the spectator mode, but I will probably if I die, at least I will cheat just to save the world. Doesn't mean I will cheat the like respawn. I'm just gonna cheat to save the world. Don't know how that works. I'm pretty sure it just puts you in the spectator, but I do want to say this now. I will not be cheating whatsoever. If I press F3 and 4, you can see right here, unable to open game mode switcher, and I don't have permissions. I have no commands. So I just wanted to point that out. I am not cheating whatsoever. Now people are going to think that I cheated in the past. Y'all have to let me know, what is your favorite Minecraft update within recent times? Like from like the Pillager update, the Caves and Cliffs, or even upcoming 1.20, because the archaeology and the new cherry blossom tree biome that was announced on the February 14th actually looks really cool. I'm not a big fan of the pink wood, but I can see a lot of uses for it. I can see a lot of people liking that wood. So, you know, overall, hey, I'm glad we're getting more building resources and stuff. Now, the snow biome seems overwhelmingly huge. Oh, is this a ravine? No, it's just a stupid little hole. Snow biome seems overwhelmingly big. I'm going to try to cross this hill up here, just pop over it, see what's there. If there's nothing, I do need to go put myself in a little hole for the night because I am not trying to mess with any type of monsters. And not at least until I get some really good armor. Like I said, I want this to be more of an experience. I don't want to go die the first episode. So we're going to see where this goes. I'm not seeing a single village though, so we're going to pop up on top of this hill, and we're probably going to bury ourselves for the night. Now, I can't say I've ever seen a snow biome that's like this big. This is like, not amplified worlds, but this is almost like a, what is it, large biomes? Because usually snow biomes that I've ever found just start and then end. There is no like long, continuous biome like this. There's so many places I could build. There's so many ideas, but I'm not trying to mess with monsters. Just made a really weird strip mine to wait out the night, and I do believe it is daytime out. It's daytime enough. Spider, are you friendly? Hey, spider's friendly. Not even gonna try to attack me because I don't want to die. I really just, I want to find a village. Food supply is running a bit low. Could use some more of that. Probably stop trying to fly off the mountain. Oh, well, some things just don't change. Oh, God. Some things just don't change. Yeah, this snow biome is unbelievably huge. Would have thought I would have found a village by now, and I probably ran by like 3. I kind of like the way the side of this mountain looks. I honestly, hang on, I want to go up here. I might build here, because this just popped up a bunch of ideas in my head. The terrain's gonna have to take a bit of work, but the main focal point is what's up here in this little divot. If it's what I think it is, and it's just a little hollowed out hole, then this is 100% where I'm gonna build. And it seems to be exactly that. Blow up. Blow up. Oh, God. Okay, I think we found our home. I'm gonna light this up just a tad bit. I don't want to spoil what my ideas are, but you gotta have some, you gotta trust me. I think I have some cool plans for this. Yeah, I think I can definitely work with this. Okay, I'm gonna pop down a bunch of stuff, and then I gotta do a bit of work on the landscaping, but first I want to get some iron. So first I want to go gather a bit more food because I'm running low on food, and that's not good. We can even get a little farm up and running if we can. Ah, yes, iron, thank God. How many pieces? We can get just enough iron to be able to make tools and maybe a chest plate. I will be happy. We got 6 pieces of iron to work with, so that's not bad. Actually a really good start. And I'm not going to push my luck too much inside the caves because I don't feel like dying. Now, one thing that's going to be a problem is the lack of animals in the snow biome. I'm pretty sure there's a lesser amount of spawns that happen in the snow biome in terms of animals, which makes sense. So we're going to have to rely heavily on farms. Come back here, Peg. Oh, an igloo. All right, you get to live for now, Pig. Is it a trapdoor one? Oh, it is. As we descend into the bottomless depths, we can... I mean, this one has a brewing stand, doesn't it? We have this here for when we need it. If we want to start up a villager trading post, because there's 2 villages right here. I will keep that in mind, because that will come in... Probably it's going to come into handy for the long run. And then, Pig, I think we had some unfinished business. Get got. Alright, got 6 pieces of iron to work with. That's not a furnace. I'm going to use 3 to make a bucket so I can transport water for a farm. use the other 3 for a pickaxe, so if I come across any diamonds, I can get them. I think that's a good use of that. I'm just gonna do some tidying up around here, so I'll catch you in just a second. So I don't have a lot of resources at the moment, but I did get rid of all the dirt and the copper deposits, and I replaced most of the holes with cobblestone for now. I am eventually going to turn this into smooth stone, andesite, and some other blocks just to give it some texture. But just for some ideas that I had, I wanted to get these out of the way. So as you're coming up the hill, my idea was that right there would be 2 giant pillars right there and right there, and in between them there would be a giant gate leading down into like a mine or something. That would be my first idea, just to have like a little mining area and stuff like that. And then down here we'd have a path going down, maybe a bridge across the way, and then like a village over there, like a custom made village. That's my current plan, and I think that's one I'm going to stick with, and it actually seems like a really cool idea, at least to me. But that is the current plan. And then right here in this cave, it's gonna be mining areas, and right here I think I'm gonna put like a chest rack just for early game storage. I did block up all the entranceways to this little mine down here, but I think that is where we're going to have railroads and stuff heading down in the future. But yeah, I at least want to get this gate finished today. That's my overall plan. So I've kind of mapped up like the general idea with dirt here of what I want this to look like. So right here and right here, there's going to be 2 pillars that go about right there where that dirt level starts. And then the door is going to be slightly smaller than that, and it's going to be about up to there. And I don't know the resources that I'm going to need for this yet. I have a bunch of smooth stone cooking right now. I'm going to eventually need more coal. So that's something I need to worry about on the future. But I am going to just keep mapping this out with the dirt blocks real quick, just to get a general idea of how far up I need to go with this, because I want to get ahead of this. That way all I got to do is replace the dirt blocks with stone. Which I think about this height should be good, because I don't want it to tower the mountain. I kind of want it to blend in with the mountain. So we'll try to reach this one up to the same height as the other pillar I just made. Hopefully I have enough dirt. So I got a bunch of resources here gathered for the start of the wall, or at least the 2 pillars that the gate's going to go between. I do, however, want to gather quite a few pieces of andesite, and maybe if I can get my hands on some tuff, that would be great too, but more than enough wood for the door. It's mainly going to consist of spruce stripped logs. The pillar is going to be a mix of cobblestone, stone, and andesite, depending on what I can get my hands on. But for now, I think that's a good start. I am going to go see if I can grab some andesite, and hopefully I don't die though. I've gathered up what I think is enough resources to get started on the door. All I want to do for now is get these pillars set up, get the details set up into them, and build the door right here, which it should be even. It should be pretty easy. I've gathered up a bunch of these resources. We only need a bit of cobblestone and a bit of andesite. It's mainly going to consist of stone and spruce. So honestly, I think we're just going to give this a go, and we're going to get and just crack down on this. So it's very rough at the moment, but y'all gonna have to let me know how you think this looks. I'm not too sure about me putting the wooden pillars inside here. It does give the door a better, it gives it more thickness, because it was too squished together before, but let me know what you think. I'm super proud of this. I need to do a lot of terraforming along the outside of the door just to make it look nicer, but overall, I think that's a good start to the door. I'm happy with the way that turned out. Once we get the pathway going down there and the bridge going over the water, I think everything will be connected together really nicely, and I think it'll come out really good. And then I do still need a way through the door, and I think my easiest way around that is to just add some spruce doors inside of the door itself. I didn't think this through too well because these are diagonal blocks. I think for now I'm just gonna shove them here on the sides because I don't want to ruin the the look of the door. But if we put them here on the sides, it's not gonna take away from the aesthetics of the door. And from far away, it doesn't take away from the feeling of it. But as you get closer, it is kind of weird. Okay, I think I prefer the trapdoors because it blends in better. There's not the big, bright, obvious door handle here. And then the trapdoors, it definitely blends in better. And then we just crouch on through. Okay, yeah, I'm going to replace the door at the trapdoor, and I think we're going to stick with that because it just looks better. Yeah, I definitely prefer the trapdoors, but let me know what you think. Do you like the doors or the trapdoors? Because I will decide based on what most people think it looks better. Because I do want this door and the entire base to look like presentable. I want it to have both functionality and look nice, so that's kind of what I'm leaning towards. But like that right there, I don't think looks bad at all. I'm actually super proud of that door. I like the shape of it, I like everything about it, and if we're running up from the hill, it definitely gives off the giant someone lives here, don't mess with them vibe. So we're gonna stick with that for now. I need to do a bit of touching up on the terraforming here and there off camera. But on the inside of the base, I need to replace all the cobblestone with andesite and stone. And I need to knock out a big chunk of the ceiling right here so you can actually see the door from the inside. I need the door to be somewhat presentable from the inside as well, just so it has the same feeling. Begone, leaves, you're obstructing my view. Alright, so I got a super simple path down right now. It's nothing fancy at all, but I like the kind of way it curves. What was that? I like the way it curves down, so I want to expand this up so it's like a cliffside and replace the dirt with stone. And then right here, I'm going to replace most of that with stone as well, so it's also like a little cliff railing. But I actually really like the way this turned out. And I think with a bit of finishing touches here and there, especially with the terraforming along the outside of the gate and going up the path, I think it'll turn out really well. So I did decide this is going to be our mine. So you got the pathway that can take ore to or from the mine with wagons and stuff like that. And overall, I think our base of operations is going to stay in here for now. This is where we're going to live. We're going to live inside the mines for now. But eventually, when we get our pathway over there and we start on the village, I think we're going to make a little house over there for ourselves. But I did get everything I wanted to do done in this episode for the most part, and I think that it is a great spot to leave it off for now. Please let me know in the comments if you do like, or if you like what's going on so far, because if you do, great, I'll continue it. If you don't, great, I'm going to continue it anyways, because I enjoy doing it, and I think it's super fun. But anyways, this has been Devious Matter, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Take care.